The Every Other Saturday podcast contains strong language. So what's happening?
What is happening, Jack?
Welcome back to the Every Other Saturday podcast this week for episode 11. This week being an international break. This week being the most depressing week of my life, to be honest with you.
Oh, you've had a couple of coupons on, mate, so...
I've had a couple of coupons that have also depressed me, so...
That's what happens when you bet on Scotland.
It's not a good week. Any international break just kind of leaves you looking for something to do, just waiting for the football to be back. And we've got the football back. What day are we on? Monday?
It's Monday, mate, aye.
Countdown to the Old Firm, obviously,
Exactly.
soon. And then the real football's back, which I can't wait for.
So today we've sort of decided to do an episode just looking back at the transfer window that's closed. We're going to pick sort of our best
11 team, like, who made the best business, good signings, free signings, loan deals, all that kind of thing. Like,
what colour of tie was Jim White wearing? I can remember on the transfer.
Deadline day was shite this year.
Deadline day was quite
We were filming the podcast last week when it was on and that. There was a few deals done, obviously. We were waiting for Thomas Partey and all that. And Rangers making the signing of Zungu. But apart from that, there wasn't really much.
No, I went back last night and watched see when that Hingme boy, what's his name, Peter Ongo or whatever, tried to force him move to Queen's Park Rangers.
Peter Ongo Odemwingie?
Aye, Odemwingie. I don't know, mate. I'm not good with they kind of big names, man.
I've gathered.
Aye, that's my fucking dyslexia, mate. No joke.
So, deadline day wasn't that good. A few deals happened and that.
Aye, you did. Sorry, I'm laughing at that. What a fucking mongo I am, man.
And I don't think I'll be able to forget about that now. I'll be naming my full team just Oguzungu now.
Oguzungu, mate. Aye. What the fuck? Mate.
But, with the transfer window obviously shut, it's time to look back on
It's time to look back at who we think's the best players that were signed for positions, mate.
But before we get into that, actually, Scotland.
I know
we despise the international break.
I don't really despise it. I just don't enjoy it as much.
I can't stand it.
Aye, well, I know you can't stand it.
This time I actually watched the Scotland game, and what a bad decision I made.
Aye, mate.
I was sitting for 120 minutes watching. Who did we even play? Israel. For there be no goals, virtually no shots, and then
awful, wasn't it?
I mean, the penalties were good. Like, they done obviously well on the penalties. Gets the win to get them into the final against Serbia in a month. How do you fancy their chances coming with that?
Yeah, they're going to get pumped, in my
You
opinion.
think so? I think so. I mean, I seen a stat of some. They've won these many games under Steve Clarke or something like that.
7 games now.
Yeah, or something like that. But I don't know. I just seen them as just they're there for the taking. It's not really an impressive team in my opinion. Like, you had Andy Considine. Obviously, he was man of the match last night's game. But you get him in your Scotland team and that. It just doesn't fill me with any confidence. I couldn't care less.
No, I couldn't care less. I mean, when you've got guys that were at Newcastle United, what's that boy's name that was at Newcastle? Who's took over as sort of way.
John Carver.
Aye, he's in the fucking.
He claimed to be the best manager in the league at one point, mind. He was like, I'm the best manager in this league, in my opinion.
Fucking idiot.
I don't think so.
And I just think Steve Clarke is one drink away from fucking. He just looks like an alky, man.
I mean, they couple of games there, I could see the Frosty Jack still on his beard, man. Tanning 2 L's of watching that pish. I mean, I don't blame him, but just Scotland, although it was 2 wins, it just didn't really get me any more interested in it.
The Israel game, I thought Israel were playing better. Also, there was a couple of Israeli players that stood out for me. The left mid, the right back stood out for me.
I quite like the right back. He plays in the Eredivisie, I think, for Vitesse. He looked alright, and then Zahavi, striker, was alright, and Dabur. They've got a couple of decent players and all that.
That boy, they've got an old called Harris. He had an alright game. Aye. They're up front. He was at the same team that Liverpool brought that fucking.
Dabur, that is. He plays with Berlin or something. He plays.
Doesn't he play with Sevilla?
No, he plays in the Bundesliga, I think now. Or he was on loan in the Bundesliga last season anyway. I know that. Don't know if he's back here, but job done in the end for Scotland.
And then they'll get beat next month, and if they up here, great, because I don't know. I'm just not really caring.
Yeah, the less said about that, the better. We'll
my boys beat Belgium last night, so I'm all good. No, it doesn't matter.
We'll jump into the...
Let's jump in, Jack. Let's jump in.
The top 11 transfer deals of the summer, going by position, so there will be a goalkeeper, a right back, 2 centre backs,
well,
a left
usually
back,
when you play football,
3 midfielders and 3 attackers, because
Aye.
we can't ever decide on wingers or that. So I'll do it like that. And then, so starting us off in goals, who have you gone for?
I've gone for Mesley.
Mesley? Is that the Leeds keeper?
Aye, Leeds keeper, mate.
Where did he come from?
Second division team in France, mate.
Did he?
Aye.
What was the fee?
15 million, mate.
15 million?
Aye, no, I'm always wrong. You mad cunt. I'm just.
I was going to say, I'd never
that
heard
was
of him
Serba
before.
Costa. It was 5 million, mate.
5 million for him?
It was 5 million for him. And he's around about our age, mate. You know what I mean? He's wee.
So what's impressed you about him?
What's not impressed me about him? Did you watch that Sheffield
I watched
United
the
game?
Sheffield United game, man.
You watched the highlights, mate. Don't lie to me. No, just well, obviously he was there last season. He was on loan, and the deal got. It was one of the deals. It was the same with the Herba Costa one. But it was done, sort of thing, but it was for this season.
All right.
But it's just the way he's commanded the position. You know what I mean? But
so is he the number one?
He's the number one. That fucking heap of shit Kiko Casillas.
Is he not even anyone?
Nah, he's not even on the mate. Nah, he's about back to Spain. Hopefully, I just released that cunt, man. No, but he's just, for me, he's been impressive, especially coming into the Premiership, a 19, 20-year-old keeper.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You need to be a starter as well.
Exactly, especially at Leeds, there's a lot of pressure right now. Obviously, people have high hopes of him finishing mid-table. Well, as I say, I have just staying in the league.
I've got confidence in Leeds.
I know.
And if you're saying this keeper's as good as he is, we've obviously
he is. But no, what I'm saying here is he's a 19, sort of 20-year-old lad in the Premiership playing, whereas we've got like Hingme for what's he McCrawford, fucking Robbie McCraw. What's his name? I'm fucking no. I've had a couple.
The names aren't coming.
No, I don't know, mate. I've had a couple of days.
Robbie McCrory at Livingston.
Aye, that's what I'm on. But he's at Livy and he can't even fucking get a game for us. You know what I mean? And he's around about that age. You know what I mean? That's the way
I still believe in that guy.
No, I believe in him. I believe it. In time, he'll be number one for Rangers, hopefully. But
I think that'll maybe.
What I'm saying is, usually keepers his age, they get fucking shipped out to lower teams than what they're Hingme. He's 19 and he's playing for the Premiership. You know what I mean?
I mean, obviously, he has to be good.
He has to be good. I do apologise for names and that today, folks. I'm no weight.
He's no weight, but I'm here to correct you.
Yeah.
So you're going for your obviously.
I'm away with Mesley, mate. I know who you've got, and fair play.
And obviously, in a Rangers podcast, if you start off with a Rangers player, the free signing of John McLaughlin. I mean,
tremendous signing, mate.
I can't look past that, but obviously at the time, I'm pretty sure every Rangers fan was a bit underwhelmed by that. Like, signed him for Sunderland.
You know how I was, man. I didn't understand the signing of our goalkeeper at the time because I thought McGregor was tremendous. But now you understand why. Guy's tremendous with the ball at his feet. And
he's exactly the kind of goalkeeper I would expect Gerrard would love. Playing out for the back, which we do so often. Seems pretty good.
Oh, no, he seems tremendous.
He also seems to command his area well, although he conceded the 2 goals against Hibs, which was obviously a bit suspect, but he's been in that run where we've no conceded any.
We've not conceded any goals.
So he's obviously had his part to play in that. When being a free transfer as well, I think he's about 32, 33 or something.
Somewhere around that age, man.
So I like him. I really think he's good to have that rotation with McGregor getting older.
Exactly.
Seen a couple of times he might be injured, obviously, again now. So
McGregor or
McGregor.
Is he?
I don't know if he is injured, but I've heard a rumour of it. So you've got McLaughlin to step in, and nowadays you're like, I don't mind if McLaughlin or McGregor plays. Whereas last season we were all behind Wes Foderingham, but you're always one.
But you know McGregor's starting. There's no chance Fodringham's getting played over Wes.
So I'm impressed with that signing. The goalkeeper McLaughlin for Rangers.
Definitely right back.
My right back's a bit. He can play right back or right mid. He's been signed as a right back though, and it's Leicester's Castagna.
Castagna?
It's Leicester's Castagna for 22 million.
Can I just shock you right there? I've got him at left back.
You've got him at left back, really?
I have, because I said to you when we were doing this, obviously before we hang with the podcast. I couldn't really think of a left back, so I fired him in there. But continue.
Fair enough. I've got him 22 million. Obviously, he was signed as like predominantly like Chilwell's replacement,
Mhm.
and then he's played out right now with James Justin at left back.
Can I also shock you as well?
Go shock me.
He's better than Ben Chilwell.
Aye, I rate him. He was
Better.
good at Atlanta and all.
Tremendous
So
at
they
Atlanta.
went in that run in the Champions League and that, didn't they? They've got a good side, so losing him, and he's strengthened Leicester's team. A big fee for like a right back, Belgium, but I rate him. I think he's been pretty good so far this season.
I'll just go into my left back then, since we've both been the same. Well, no,
who's your right back then?
My right back's all about that cash, baby. All
Matty
about that
Cash?
I put Matty Cash in there.
I mean, aye.
Been solid for Aston Villa so far, I
Mhm.
felt. He was impressive when they beat your lot 7-2, I thought, as well.
Aye. Less said about that, the better.
Aye. No, I've just put Matty Cash in there. I thought he's been fantastic so far for
15
Aston Villa.
million odd. Obviously coming through, was it Nottingham Forest?
Nottingham Forest.
Championship, predominantly
Championship scum.
making that step up to the Premier League, but seems to have handled it well, I think, and all. Aston Villa, as we say, making good business.
Aye.
And that's
Good business. They're a good business club, Aston Villa.
15 million. Matty Cash.
Matty Cash. Cash.
So, your centre back then, your first one?
My first one comes to Leicester, mate.
Leicester?
Aye.
I can't even think who that is.
I'm no, we're not having a laugh at me today because I can't pronounce fucking foreign players' names.
I can't even think of who Leicester signed centre back.
Aye, fucking that boy there, Jack, mate. I'm just
Fofana.
Aye, Fofana. Aye.
Is he a centre back?
He's a centre back. Aye.
I've not seen him.
Aye, well, I've seen him. Do you know how I've seen him?
How have you
YouTube highlights.
YouTube highlights.
This is how I did this team. YouTube highlights. All right. Guy looks solid at the back. All right. He's a rock.
But do you think he's getting on and over like Evans and Soyuncu? What do you think?
Over time, look, it's the same
I
as
mean,
always.
Soyuncu came in. He was there, I think, when Harry Maguire was at Leicester, and he never got a game.
Aye, but maybe
then,
not exactly Maguire left, and then he
maybe a similar.
Aye,
kind of hanging up.
Just he looks, for me, he's kind of an old school defender, such a young man. You know what I mean?
Definitely, as you say, one for the future, maybe then.
Aye, so he'll definitely be like he'll sell that Turkish boy, and then he'll come in. It's just like what happened to him with Maguire, but he reads the game well.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking goes to tackle.
Who was it he signed from?
Same team that fucking that Arsenal boy, was it? What's his name? They're sent.
What, Leo?
No, what's that fucking boy they signed last summer and then loaned them back out?
Oh, San Etienne.
Aye.
Saliba played with him.
Aye. So no, he looks like a real solid fucking centre half, man. He goes to tackle everything. Same as Evdy nowadays. You know what I mean? Can play with the ball well. And that's what I get from my YouTube highlights, mate.
Fair enough. For my first centre back, I've got Jack Hendry. I mean, as a former Celtic player and that, I rate him very highly. I'm kidding on me.
Aye, I know. I was looking at you weird then. I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking?
Just throw FD off with Jack Hendry. No, I've got Gabriel, signed for Arsenal. Playing with Leo last season. It was, and a lot of teams are interested in him. Arsenal obviously securing these services, 26 million. Sorts out a defence which has really been poor at Arsenal for ages. They've been desperate for centre backs.
No, definitely.
So he's going to come in there. I think they play 3 at the back now, don't they?
Aye, 3 at the back just now.
So he slots in perfectly. Socrates obviously is nowhere to be seen anymore. I don't know how he never left actually. And then they've got that Saliba coming in, as you say, David Luiz, Holden. So they've got strength in their centre back area where they've not really had in the past. So I think him, another sort of big signing, 26 million for the French league, Lille. He was a bit. I've never really heard him until last season, to be honest with you, but he looked alright.
No, I thought he looked good in the first game they played.
He scored. So he's looking like he'll be a good signing and hopefully be a mainstay in that defence.
So when you think of Arsenal, you do think of a solid centre half and all, you know what I mean?
Nah.
So something they've been missing anyway.
Aye, so I think Gabriel at 26 million is a decent signing.
Mm-hmm.
Your off centre back?
It's all about money. Manchester City's doing centre back.
Ruben Diaz.
I have gone for that man.
Interesting.
Well, it was between him or Cock.
Cock.
Aye, he's an honourable mention for me. But no, he just for me looks like that long-term signing. Just since Company's left, I think everyone knows defence. Even when Company was there, for me the defence has still been weak. Obviously they go and they spend so much money on centre halves and fullbacks and what have you, but I think this boy just is going to be that leader City needs in terms of going forward and things like that. I feel like he will. even when Pep's gone, which will hopefully be the end of the season, I just feel like he's going to be one of the
big money
players.
and all. Was it 71 million or something like that? So
was it 71?
71 million euro. Don't know how that translates into pounds.
50 or something.
No,
over
it was way more than that, I think.
Alright, well, anyway, no, I just think he's another one, as I say. He likes to fucking header the ball. I was watching his YouTube highlights. Alright, I hope
he was playing last night. Aye.
Was he?
For Portugal.
I don't know, mate. I wasn't watching it.
I've seen bits of him, but I didn't watch him much. No.
Could have become to Ibrox this season if he'd stayed.
It could have been. Maybe they'd had a good fucking show on him there. But
exactly, Morelos would have shown him. I know, but anyways, I'm saying, mate, he's another one that just looks. You know what I mean, he can play with the ball at his feet. Is most thing he can. Likes attack. He likes to fucking get aggressive. You know what I mean. Likes to take the runs, drive with the ball, and sort of just play that nice pass like Connor Goldson. A bit like that other boy as well. He likes to do that Goldson thing where he fucking just
the long diagonal.
Aye, he likes that.
So that's your.
Aye, that's my fucking 2 centre halves.
I mean, on a Rangers podcast, it's hard to say.
Well,
but I can't look past the signing of Shane Duffy. On a loan deal, Celtic needed defenders, and he's.
Are you smoking crack?
He's a good defender.
Are you smoking crack first? You say fuck it.
I'm smoking crack.
No, have you actually put him in your?
I've got Shane Duffy.
Are you actually serious?
I'm not kidding on.
No, Jack. What drugs are you actually doing? What drugs are you doing?
Let me argue my case here.
Argue your case, because that big smelly bastard.
He's a smelly bastard, right? But he's a good signing. He didn't play in Brighton's team. He doesn't captain Ireland for no reason. And for Celtic to get a player like that.
Did you just say he doesn't play in Brighton's team?
No, he doesn't. He didn't play in Brighton's team last season for no reason.
All right. Aye, sorry.
So he's a decent centre back. He's still only 28. So I think as a loan deal, massive signing. Massive signing. That's just my opinion. The other one I had that could have been is Thiago Silva. Fought on a free deal. Come to Chelsea, gives experience.
I thought he's been in it.
I think he's one of the better centre backs of our era anyway.
Played in a safe league, but
he has, aye.
Maybe when he was at fucking AC Milan,
but we'll see. Obviously,
we'll see what he can hang with this season.
He gets ripped apart at West Brom, didn't he? So he's like 36 now. So
no, let's get back to the Duffy there. The Duffman, the Duffmeister,
Duffman.
Right, okay, right.
I mean, I didn't want to put Celtic players in this, but they've had a good window.
But you get that wee fucking lesbian at left back?
No, have a fuck.
Right.
I have got a left back, but unlike you.
Well, I couldn't think of a left back, but you can prove me in a minute. Let's just get on to this Duffy for a minute. Whoa.
What's your opinion
on that? No, I'll agree it's a good signing. I can say it's a good signing. It is a good signing. So a player, he's been alright for Brighton. Obviously, so far. He's obviously been shipped out because Benjamin White's come into that team. International, I could see why you would think me, but sort of a safe move if you think about it.
He's obviously that kind of man that's wanting to play for Celtic.
I know. But I don't know, mate. It's just a weird one for myself here. I don't know. You've just sort of froze my brain. First you said fucking Jack Hendry.
Jack Hendry has to be in there.
Left back. Who is? How can you think of left back this summer?
How can you know think of a left back when there's in the Premier League been 3 decent signings here?
Who?
At top 6 clubs. So I'll start you off with the one that you were talking about, Ben Chilwell.
Shite.
£75 million. I think they paid for him, wasn't it?
50 quid, you dick.
50 quid, aye. I'm pretty sure it was a big fee anyway.
No, it was 50 million.
Was it?
Aye, 50 million because he's English.
And then the other one was Reguilon for Spurs. I think that's a great signing. I mean, young Spanish left back who's just won the Europa League. Signing for 22 million. He's going to be a mainstay in that left back area because Mourinho's obviously not wanted Rose.
No, I thought of him. It was either him or.
But the one I've actually put in here, Alex Telles. Not seen him play for Man United yet, but Man United need a left back, and he's a right good full back in my opinion. Obviously, we've seen him against.
I was about to say
against for Porto last season. Didn't set the world alight, but the fact that Rangers were that good in both of those games will shine through.
So you've gone for him.
I've gone with him. I think he's what the Man United had to make that signing. Like they couldn't not start with Luke Shaw, Brandon Williams as their 2 left backs. So I think he'll be a great signing.
I don't know, mate, but I didn't really personally. I don't think they're great.
I mean,
signings.
even a left back, Calvin Bassey, you could have put in there.
But I fucking could have, by the way. Honestly, I could have, because he has been.
He's been top
Tremendous.
notch.
I'll do my Donald Trump. Tremendous. He's been fantastic. I love him. The kid's great. He's good with the ball at his feet. I like him. He makes powerful runs. Good defensively. Barisic could have learned a lot from him, okay? Tremendous. Sorry. No, but I'll put Castagna. Know what? Fuck it. I'm putting him in it.
Who, Calvin Bassey?
I'll put Calvin Bassey in there. Fuck
I know you're a big fan of Calvin Bassey,
I
obviously,
love
with
him.
last
Tremendous.
week's podcast.
Tremendous. Fuck fucking Barisic. Fucking that boy will be in that team. I love him. Don't love Barisic, but fuck that, mate. That boy's tremendous. Midfield, Jack. Midfield.
So your defence then, are we making a combined team out of this?
Aye, fuck it, go in.
Right, so for your goalkeeper, who are we agreeing on here?
Mesley.
Mesley.
It's got to be.
I'll give you, aye. Right back, Castagna,
Aye.
since we both had them. 2 centre backs.
I'm fighting for my boy Leicester, but obviously he's not played yet.
I'd say Duffy, and who was your other one?
Fucking boy for City, what's his name? Diaz.
Diaz. I'd put
Nick Diaz in it.
Aye, Diaz and Duffy.
Diaz and Duffy.
And then left back.
That's what that about to fight.
Left back Tellez or Calvin Bassey.
That's Bassey, mate.
I'm getting Tellez up.
I'm getting fucking bad on a Rangers podcast. No, I'm joking. Aye, fuck it. Go here by United.
So that's we'll go over at the end. Obviously, we've got
aye, of course. Midfield picks itself here. There's no even any argument for it.
I think we're going to agree on 2 here.
Right, cool. Thiago straight away.
Thiago, aye.
Signing in the summer.
In my opinion, aye.
You're paying $5 million over the next thing with his contract, everything for him.
Mm-hmm.
Tremendous signing, you know what I mean? The only problem with him is injury prone a bit.
Aye, bossed every single game it seemed for Bayern Munich last season.
Especially in that Champions League.
Aye, but they were frightening in that Champions League, and he was.
Especially when he came on the Chelsea game, but he
just ran it.
If they just looked at him, like, let him do it, like he knows, you know what I mean?
He's going to be an absolute unreal signing. Obviously, we've only got him. You see him play one game because he's got COVID, but I think signing this summer, couldn't really look past that one. No. Liverpool were desperate for him and all, but with him going into the last year of his contract, maybe paying 25 million was a bit. You could get him for free next summer if you wanted, but getting him this season was.
I bet 5 million over the next.
Getting him this season was a priority because Liverpool obviously need that strength.
The only thing I would say about you signing him is what happens to Jordan Henderson.
Henderson still starts when he's fit. He starts.
You think so? Because he's not played him. I'm telling you right now, he was fit to play that Villa game.
I don't know if he was.
He was on the bench, was he not? And then he just brought the young lad Curtis Jones on.
I don't know. I don't think Klopp fucking knew what he was doing that game, to be honest with you.
Did you not hear about fucking if they'd left and Liverpool were still in the changing room and he was giving them a fucking balling? So
I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room because that would have been.
You'd love to see that on an all or nothing, wouldn't you? Klopp just being
could you imagine that?
I know. I think we're getting one on Arsenal, like the Invincible sort of thing.
Really,
like the Arsenal fucking Wenger Schmenger fucking rating
it. But obviously Thiago.
Thiago, and then I've put Allen for Everton.
That's a good one to put.
As much as fucking obviously you can go, I've put James in there at all. I might as well just tell you, James is in there.
James is my second one
on a free transfer. James,
unbelievable so far this season.
Tremendous. But I think what Allen does is so important to allow James to do the creative stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like same with Doucouré as well.
Doucouré a workhorse as well. You could have probably just put
the full
Everton midfield in there, but honestly,
they've started the season unreal. Obviously, with the three coming in. Strengthened that team to a new level.
Definitely.
Allen is one and all. I would never have thought he would have went to Everton. I thought he was more Chelsea, Man City kind of. But him going to Everton, what was the fee? Do you know?
I can't remember. I think it was a 40.
Was it? I think
it was 40 or was it around 30? I think it was a decent fee they paid for him. But
it's a great signing.
Tremendous signing for Everton, man.
And then obviously you got on to James Rodriguez. What more can you say?
I know.
The name is Bond, James Rodriguez.
Fucking, did you see the video of my fucking Everton fan getting him a bottle of Echo Falls or whatever?
No, didn't I see that? No.
You not seen that video? Fucking
no.
I sent you. No, I was driving and the cunt's like, fucking here, take that.
Oh no, I have seen that.
Have you seen that?
I have seen that.
Why do you not say you've not seen it?
Because I didn't even know.
Right, cool. No, but he's been tremendous signing so far. Midfield, I think, for me this summer just kind of picks itself.
So you're with Thiago Rodriguez and Allen. I've got a different midfielder.
Who have you got then?
Going over to the Italian league here.
Oh, Italian Smalian.
I've got Arturo Vidal for $1 million. He left Barca to go to Inter Milan. I think just on the basis here, I mean, he's a great midfielder. He's been everywhere. Barca, Juventus, Bayern. He's played with everybody, pretty much. Obviously getting older now, but at $1 million, that midfield with him pairing up with Raja Nainggolan, it's just a powerhouse midfield.
Definitely.
And he's still got years left. And as I keep saying, £1 million for that kind of player, I couldn't look past that.
But can I also just tell you something? James on a free.
James on a free, obviously. I feel like we didn't talk enough about him there. He's just lit the Premier League on fire.
I know. And it's amazing that like people were saying like, oh, if he comes to this league he's just gonna get bullied, do you know what I mean?
Aye.
He's fucking bullied this fucking league, I'll tell you that much anyway.
Nah, he hasn't have.
I don't know, I just think he's gonna
I think he's just
really going to be exciting, you know what I mean? You never know.
Unreal.
He might. You never know. He might be one of them that does the 2 years at Everton and then goes to like maybe City try to steal him or something. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think he's comfortable at Everton because he knows I'm the main guy here,
Aye.
and I think he relishes that kind of thing, and he knows.
Especially fucking with Ancelotti, man. He just that's got to be lovely. That's what I'm on about.
As we talked about it, like, I think a couple of podcasts ago, he was always kind of out of the limelight with bigger players at the club. So now that he's the main focus, even in the Premier League, you know, everybody's talking about James Rodriguez.
So what I'm saying is, like, you can see that Carlo Ancelotti believes in him because he's took him to Bayern.
Aye, of course.
And then, you know what I mean, any chance he's got the opportunity to sign him, he's took it, you know what I mean?
And I don't know how MD else didn't snap him up my free.
Well.
But looking at it right now, he could have done it for any team.
No, he could have done it for any team, but I just think it's one of them where Ancelotti's used these fucking powers that he used to, obviously, if you've been Real Madrid, winning the titles and that.
And he's won a league everywhere he goes.
Exactly,
so.
And he's just got the boy, so might win the league this season, you never know.
Never know. But your midfield, Thiago James and City Vidal and Allen, it's up to you, but not. Because there is arguments for both, because they've both. Well, I'd say Allen's more strengthened Everton than Vidal has to enter, but I think he's a better, obviously, bargain than Allen was. I'd probably put Allen in.
It's got to be Allen, mate. I know, I would say that is a bargain, $1 million for him. Obviously, I would say it is definitely, but that fucking Inter team is just like him signing like a bunch of Man United players he clearly admired when he was at Chelsea. You know what I mean? And fucking anyone that he can get his hands on really for cheap money, but fucking should have went in for Andy Halliday, probably would have.
Aye.
Fucking got Andy. No, but I would say Allen, mate. I definitely was Allen.
Now, the attackers, the spicy part of this, the team.
The spice. You want to start it off?
I'll start you off. I know I said I didn't have him, but I've got Diogo Jota.
Diogo Jota, really?
Aye, I mean...
So never starting on the left first, then?
I never thought I would see him at Liverpool. It's happened so fast with him and Thiago.
It fucking did, didn't it?
Literally within
Liverpool
a day.
went like fucking half of the summer not doing it, and then in a day did too.
He just gives Liverpool that option to bring somebody with like known talent off the bench, because they've got Shaqiri and Origi and that. It's not really the class I want to see coming off the bench at a Liverpool team. I want to see where Jota will come on and make the same impact as Mane or MD else would. So even as a starter and all, I think he'd be good.
Big fucking price he paid for him, but fucking
45 million.
Can he deliver on that price tag?
I think he will.
Because what was Mane, like 25 or something?
No, I'm pretty sure Mane was around about the same price as him, 40 odd million.
I can't remember.
Was that long ago now? But Mane is just what a signing he's been. So
I went for Leroy Sané, mate.
Sané, I've got him on the left side, but I've got a couple of players that I don't know.
You're debating, mate? No, listen, Leroy Sané, Man City are just retarded for letting him go. Oh my God, I said that word, sorry. No, but I just think they are. Like, you don't let a player of that quality, how young he is, to go to Bayern where they're going to feed him like half a cow a day.
And he's going to come back like that brick shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Fucking he'll square up to Pep. Or you dick, why'd you not play me? Fucking no.
He wanted out though, didn't he?
He did. I watched the first game Bayern played at the start of the fucking season. and it was like just him and fucking Gnabry and the link. Just it's a team I think in definitely Champions League terms. I think a lot of teams are going to fear to play against, like with the two up front.
Nah, of course.
But no, Leroy Sané's just a quality player. We've seen what he can do in the Premiership.
He's proven himself in the Premier League. He's won leagues at Man City and that. He's been the Player of the Year. So
was he?
He's injury prone though.
When was he Player of the Year?
So I can agree with what you're saying about Leroy Sané. Like, he won Player of the Year in 2018. It was, by the way.
Was it 2018?
Young Player of the Year it was.
Young Player of the Year.
Salah won the Player of the Year that season, but he won Young Player of the Year. I think it's a good signing. Was it 60 million or something like that? They paid for him 55, 60. I think he's injured again though.
Is he?
I think he got injured again. So obviously he's injury prone, but you can't lie.
I don't know if you can call him injury prone so young in his career, but.
Did he miss the full season for Man City last year?
I think it was just he refused to play for them.
Was it?
I don't know.
Well, he didn't play last season anyway, so he's looking to obviously get back firing all cylinders. They needed a left winger after losing Coutinho. Obviously, they've still got Coleman there.
I don't think they really played Coutinho. I think they played was it?
Perisic. They lost him and all, actually. But they've got Choupo-Moting now, so it doesn't matter.
Mate, how does he get the moves? Like,
how has he played with PSG and Bayern after leaving Stoke?
Not even that. Scored probably the most important goal in PSG's like fucking history in the Champions League. Like scoring that goal to get them into the fucking.
Unbelievable, by the way. But
for fucking the wet nights at Stoke, you know what I mean? To the Parisian fucking lights or whatever.
He's pretty good.
It's pretty good, mate.
He's pretty good. He's agent anyway. So Sané, I can get what you mean, but the ones I had, because I think we're dead certain the striker.
I don't know if we'll.
Well, I'll go for my striker then, Luis Suarez.
Nah.
What the fuck? How's nobody got him there?
I've not got Luis Suarez there.
Who have you got?
Bro, no, I knew you were putting Suarez. I knew there was two people I could personally. I was like, Suarez is there, Thiago's there, McLaughlin might be there. Right? You shocked me with it, Duffy, but no, it doesn't. Striker-wise, I could only do a hinky two for me.
Go for it.
Your boy that got a hat-trick against Liverpool. Watkins for me, and I've put Cavani. They were the two that I was thinking.
Aye. So argue your case for they two.
Would you want me to write? Well, I think Cavani's, everyone's talking about it's a bit of late business for United. Leeds will link me.
Panic buy,
but we were linked with him at the start of the fucking window. Don't really want that fucking 10 million wage or whatever it was.
Nah, I mean he's
committed money. Every season that he's been at PSG, apart from last season, he's scored like fucking
he scores goals all the time.
Same as Suarez, scores goals all the time because they're just goals. It's that instinct, you know what I mean? Unlike Suarez, he doesn't bite people. But my boy Watkins he's
obviously already
against the Premier League champions, and I just think when the season kicks on, he's more likely to get fucking goals and assists. You know what I mean? Probably should have scored 4 or 5 against Liverpool. To be fair,
could have been double figures. Could have been. I think. Obviously, we've seen him in the Championship, my great Brentford team in that, like playing so well.
A great Brentford team. I mean,
they done well though.
They're fucking. I can't stand Brentford.
They done well last season.
No, they did do
Watkins
well.
was obviously part of that. Did not win Player of the Year in Championship last season? I think he did, or something like that. He was top scorer, maybe.
No, he was top. He was top goal scorer.
So
obviously his pals just got a move to West Ham today.
Ben Rama.
But I don't know if it was a day, but I know he's at West Ham.
Nah, it'll happen.
13 million.
So I can get what you mean with Watkins, Cavani. I can see.
Suarez, go on, talk about the boy that you love.
Suarez. A lot of people fucking can't stand him, man, but I've loved him for
it's
ever.
Tremendous.
Probably one of my favourite footballers ever. To be honest with you. Been chucked out the way he did at Barca, just been discarded like a bit of garbage, pretty much.
Your man from Middlesbrough's got his number now, isn't he?
Aye, he is.
What's his name again? Fuck.
Braithwaite.
Aye.
Unbelievable how he's there. But Suarez, just MSN for like 2015 all the way up to 2017. Unbelievable, mate. Aye. What he'd done at Liverpool, just he continued to do that at Barca. And like one of the best attacks I've seen. We obviously seen it live and all when we went to the City game.
So we did. Fucking who scored the free kick? Was it Messi?
No, De Bruyne scored for City a free kick.
So he did.
I think Messi scored, but so we've seen that in the flesh.
Aye.
It was great, obviously, to see
Just
that.
to let you know, we've seen the greatest footballer to ever live, hands down, play football.
So just unreal. Best striker on his day still, I would say, in the world. Lewandowski, of course, saying like
I've seen a stat with him, like he misses more chances than he scores.
Really? Scores a lot now.
No, I know, but he misses more than he scores. So I don't know. No, Suarez for me is still up there. He's still
And 6 million.
Was it 6 million?
6
I
million.
thought it was like 3. I thought
6 million it was.
Flip.
And then he's obviously still playing the same league, Atletico Madrid. Him, Costa, Felix. If you said to me 5 years ago, Suarez and Costa were going to be playing up front under Diego Simeone, that attack's going to fucking get sent off every game, innit?
That is an exciting attack.
It's exciting, man.
But they're in their twilight years, mate.
Yeah, so we maybe only got a few years left there, like a proper Luis Suarez. So I want to see him playing that the best football he can, because at Barca it wasn't going to happen anymore after just Avdi's fell out.
I'm still going to argue for my boy Ole. I just feel like he's, he's come into the Premiership, as we say. A lot of people question him. Can he repeat the same form he did, obviously, in the Championship? I think he will. But, it's still early doors in the season. Should have scored 5 against Liverpool.
It's been promising so far. If he can do that against Liverpool, who knows?
Yeah, he can do that against every team. I do think he'll get plenty of goals against teams like Fulham and fucking West Brom. They were 2 teams in the Championship, but I think he'll still score against like Newcastle and all that. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Especially with Jack fucking Grealish with the creativity, he's definitely going to get goals.
Ross Bartley and all.
Ross Bartley as well. Forgot about it. He's just signed for them.
But
Cavani as well. Like, you've got to look at the fact, as I say, like, he's so consistent with PSG. Even when he was at fucking Napoli as well. Obviously, his last sort of thing, because it was the same sort of thing that's like happened to Suarez. It's happened to him. It's sort of thing as well. Like, discarded, disrespected by a club.
He played for them. How many years was that? 7 or something. Just scoring goals all the time. He was also playing with Ibra and that. But unbelievable finisher. Exactly.
So I don't know. I think United needed a striker. You know what I mean? Like
they can't really get away with Ogalo as a sub anymore.
But you have the other argument: could it be like Falcao? You know what I mean? The same. Could it be like Falcao?
Aye.
You never know. But I've just I thought they two really.
So I've got to argue for Suarez, I'm afraid.
See, you're going off of Suarez's past. I'm going off of Cavani's past. Let's go off my boy Ole's future.
I mean, it's a good way of putting it, but I don't know, man. With Thiago, Suarez, they're like, I can't pick for summer of the signing. Summer of the signing? What is that, mate? Signing of the summer.
It's Thiago all day, mate. Why are you fucking
I just think Suarez for that
No,
price.
but you're thinking Suarez in the past, mate.
I'm thinking Suarez now because he's still scoring.
Is he? Did he score in the last game?
He scored 2 and assisted 1
in the first game, and then he started the game and then he didn't score. It was a 0-0 draw.
He'll still score plenty.
No, he'll still score plenty in that league, but come on, my boy Ole. He's young. He's fresh. Have you seen that face? He's going to pick up a lot of.
Do you know who else is young and fresh? Yeah. So who have you got as your other one?
Oh, out in the right.
So you had Sané and either Watkins or Cavani. So
aye, and then my boy that came from Ajax to Chelsea.
Ziyech.
It's got to be, man.
Aye, that's a good signing. That
when
one. I'd probably have him over Sané, to be honest with you, or Jota. I'd have.
Well, who the fuck have you picked then?
See, I'm sticking to the Scottish league here. I've got 2 Scottish players.
All right, okay.
2 signings, sorry. And if we're talking about the future, Kevin Nisbet, mate, at Hibs, he's a top goal scorer in the league, coming from Dunfermline for 250 grand. He's just absolutely lit it up so far for Hibs. I know you're looking at me weird because I'm not saying somebody pure.
No, I'm not looking at you weird because that, mate. I'm looking at you weird because
I think he's been a great signing so far.
Have you been watching a lot of him, aye?
I've seen a lot of the highlights of him, aye.
Aye.
Seen his goals.
I mean, you know me, mate. I only focus on Rangers up here.
I mean, so do I mostly, but when I'm seeing him getting like top goal scorer after just being signed, I'm like, need to check him out.
Aye.
And I don't think he'll be at Hibs long, to be honest with you.
Did he not sign a 5-year deal?
I honestly can't see him being there that long.
But he signed a 5-year deal.
Fuck his 5-year deal, mate.
But he signed a 5-year deal, mate.
I think him at 250 grand, and then my other one, is Albion Ajeti, another Celtic player. I know.
What the fuck are you?
He's another one that scores every game he plays. Celtic have needed that because Edward really hasn't been performing. Griffiths is just back.
Whoa. He's a fucking up fronter.
He is, aye, but I had him there as like an honourable mention.
Oh, as an honourable mention? Right, so
I'm set on Suarez. Ziyech I would put in because I forgot all about him because I don't think he's played yet, has he?
No, because he's been injured.
And then
there's another person you're forgetting about, but you didn't let me talk about there.
Who, Havertz?
No.
Who?
Gareth.
Oh, Gareth Bale.
Disrespect to my boy Gareth.
Interesting, that's what that is. Will he find that the prime
over the
Bale?
course of he will. He'll find it over the course of the season. Josie will make sure he's in the golf course. He'll go, Gareth, you rest up, you relax in that golf course, and then you bring your little dragon ass onto the park, your Welsh ass, and score an assist. Okay, I could see the boy you're on about for fucking hang me move to Hibs. That is honestly, like, that is impressive. The Celtic boy.
I mean, 5 million's a big fee.
No, look, mate. Have these signings at Celtic have signed? They've not had. Have they played against a proper fucking?
As Andy Halliday said on the radio, and that they've not had the games that Rangers have had, being like Livingston away, Aberdeen away, Hibs away yet.
Fucking they're the biggest, like Galatasaray.
They're the big games, obviously, but I think for a Jetty coming in, scoring 6 in 5 games or something, I think he's done well.
He's done. Yeah, I'll take my hat off to him. I did say that. Like, he would do. You know what I mean? You're going to get that for him, but I wouldn't say.
But he was kind of one. He was an honourable mention. I wouldn't put him in my 11.
No, mate, come on, my boy for Chelsea's got to be there. But
I'd go with Ziyech. I think at Ajax he's been unreal. And he obviously
once he comes into that team, I feel Chelsea, it's going to click. He's going to be that guy that does the creative job. And
when he'll come in, that means Havertz can go into the middle, which.
Got to feel sorry for my boy Tammy Abraham, but fucking. I think do you know who I was thinking was a perfect club for him? See if Chelsea are going to hang him. I think a club like Palace would be perfect for him.
Aye.
I really do. I think they'd be perfect for him, you know what I mean?
But they get back shy at the end of the day, don't they?
Aye.
For Chelsea.
Aye, they did. I mean, you've made some interesting points here. I'll say fair play to you because you haven't went for the big marquee signings. You know what I mean? The big fucking money signings.
Because it's obviously easy to say.
No, it is. Maybe we could have fucking, you know what I mean, done it up here or sort of kind of.
It's down to the point though. I'm the same. I don't watch MD in the Scottish Premier League but Rangers.
Because why would you?
So it's obviously hard to pick, but just over the start of the season so far, they two have stood out to me. So far, I think they've been great.
I'm gonna go. I've got to put my boy Ajax in there, but man,
if we go for a full team, then so we've got Mesley in goal, Castagna, who was us? Shane Duffy, Ruben Diaz, Tellez, Thiago, James Rodriguez, Allen. And then it gets a bit difficult because we made a lot of points for a lot of people here. I'd put Ziyech in 100%.
Right, Ziyech is in, but my boy Leroy.
I'm making an argument for Nisbet, man.
Fuck it, I put him in.
I think he'll be. With the way he's started the season, be 20, 25 goals maybe if Hibs can keep this up.
Right.
So I think in 250 grand, man, it's nothing. They've signed him for, so I think definitely one of the best.
Oh no, hold the fucking bus up there. You didn't see my boy fucking Calvin?
Calvin?
Aye.
Calvin who?
Fucking Harris, mate.
Calvin Bassey?
No, Calvin Harris. No, joking.
No, I don't know. Tellez is one I just think.
No, my boy's in there. Fuck off. You can have that fucking Hibernian bastard in there if I get my fucking.
Bassey then? Fair enough.
Aye, Bassey's in there.
Fair enough, right, whatever.
You have your way. I better have my fucking. No, joke.
So, Ziyech, Nisbet, and then striker.
I'm not putting Suarez in there.
Is it Suarez, Watkins, Cavani?
It's Watkins, mate. I'm putting Watkins in there.
I don't know, man.
You're putting Suarez in there because what he's done at Liverpool and Barca.
Suarez is the best striker in the world.
No, he's not.
And he has been for years.
No, he's not.
Who is then?
The best striker in the world.
Go.
Connor Cody. No, I'm only joking.
Really joke, man.
Best striker in the world. It's no Suarez anyway. It's fucking hang me for Bayern, innit?
It's just a bargain buy, you know. I think if we're talking about best deals of the summer, Suarez. If we're talking about
James.
James
For free.
But
I'm not arguing with you over. You want Suarez in there, right? I want fucking Watkins in there. I probably should argue more for Cavani, but I'm arguing for Watkins. I'll give you a rock, paper, scissors then.
Are we doing this? Are we in five?
No, I'm only joking.
Five again?
Yeah, Suarez can get in there then.
You think so?
Aye, go fire Suarez
I can get
in there.
you mean be Watkins, but
We'll
I
see
mean,
who does better at the end of the season, right? We'll come back to this.
That'll be one we'll come back to then, right?
Then I'm telling you right now, Watkins will score more goals than Suarez.
We'll come back to this exact team at the end of the season.
Probably shouldn't have said that there, but obviously I've just realised Watkins is playing just Premiership football. Suarez will play European, and
I just think he's just going to be unreal.
You think so?
Aye, so
I think he's there for the money now.
The attack is Ziyech, Suarez, and Kevin Nisbet. I could win you a lot of leagues that with Kevin Nisbet, I've done to tell you.
Kevin Nisbet.
Any honourable mentions you want to make that we didn't talk about?
Also, I said my boy Cook, whatever his name is,
Cook.
that we signed. Just think he, at first I was a bit hangry with him, obviously because he gave the penalties away. I mean, 2 out of the 3 penalties he gave away were penalties. Well, actually, no, 1 was, the other 2 weren't. Sorry, said that earlier, but I think he's been a fantastic signing. Off the top of my head, I can't really. Boy, that Chelsea have signed as well as striker as well. He's got
Timo Werner, Havertz, and all that. These are
no
big
Havertz.
signings.
He's fucking shite, man. I don't care what he says, man. He's shite. I don't like him. He's a big lanky streaker pish, man. I don't like him. He's a fucking.
There's a controversial one.
He's a big stanky for. He is, mate. I don't like him.
He ran the game against Rangers twice.
But that's different to running the game against a fucking.
I'm telling you, see, as soon as they get Ziyech back out in the right and they get him in the middle, you'll see Timo Werner, Havertz scoring and assisting like mad. I think.
Anyway, I tell you, do you know? You'll see him getting punched in the fucking face. Hopefully, big lanky cunt. I don't like him, mate. He needs to put muscle on, man.
Bit strong words there on
No,
Kai
I'm
Havertz.
only joking. No, Kai Havertz is a quality player. He's a quality player. I just think he's a lanky streaker pish, but yes, I don't care what anyone says.
Obviously, Rangers signings.
Fucking another shout out as well. My boy Andy Halliday. Hearts. He's got to get shouted out.
Nah.
What a warrior! Tremendous guy. And I hope we're celebrating at the weekend, Andy. We may batter the scum, hopefully.
Nah, hopeful.
Hopeful.
But other ones, obviously, I'm talking about Itten, Roof being obviously for our club.
No, definitely.
Good signings.
Well, man. I think over time
We've not seen much of Roof, but we know what he can do.
Aye.
Obviously, you know firsthand.
Oh no, I know firsthand.
So,
I mean, you want to talk about an injured player as well.
Nah, he's one obviously coming up there with that reputation. So Rangers have made good business. Celtic have made good business. Hibs, I think, have made tremendous business this summer. Gogic and all for Hamilton's a great signing in my opinion.
For Aberdeen and all, mate.
Aberdeen, Ross McCrory.
Him and Ferguson seem to have a partnership with.
Aye. So
I
think there's a lot of interesting signings in the Scottish Premier this season, I think.
Obviously, you're a bit more clued with the Scot. Well, you're a bit more fucking England Scottish than fucking myself, like. But I don't know, man.
But even over the world, there's been a lot of signings. Even Otamendi, Vertonghen, and Benfica. I think they're 2 good signings. We'll see them obviously when Rangers play them.
Well, wait, mate, because fans are now back in the stadium.
I will see them through the screen.
Aye, of course. On that big telly box, won't we?
So
and Miami as well.
Matuidi, Higuain.
I wouldn't say Higuain's a quality signing. Fat bastard. To be fair,
harsh.
Fucking they'll be playing me fucking what's his name? Lewis
Morgan. Aye. We're fucking's a comma on this podcast, isn't it?
Yes, that's why we say there's strong language on this podcast, folks.
But I can't think if there's anything else I want to talk about.
No, mate, not at the top of my head right now, I'll say. I can't anyway.
Obviously, if you listen to the podcast and you think there's MD that's just we've not even talked about.
We've not talked about what you've been screaming about while listening to it. Get in contact with us on the Instagram or the Twitter.
Instagram, obviously, Every Other Sat Pod, and then the Twitter Every Other Satu1. That's where obviously we post most. We ask questions, we put up polls and everything. So we want to hear obviously your views on this. Who have we missed out? Do you agree with? So
do you agree with? Do you know what I agree with? Please be kind though in this world.
I'll be ruthless, mate. I
ruthless.
can take it.
A bit of Vince McMahon. Ruthless aggression. But Donald Trump. Gotta be ruthless. You gotta be terrible.
What are you
ruthless.
all about today, man?
I don't know, mate.
We're Donald Trump, or
I don't know, mate.
Peter Adam Wongu.
Aye, listen, What are you all about with your fucking Hendrys and Duffys, man? Anyway, thank you very much, folks. For
I obviously cheers
Awesome.
for tuning in.
we
And
appreciate
we'll
it.
catch you after.
Catch you later. Bingo wings.